What's up, YouTube? So I'm back. I'm sorry if there's an echo. I'm actually in my class during lunch, and I decided I'm gonna make a video. But today is December 9th, and it's my first day of level 2. So everything's been pretty good. I enjoyed my break. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving and enjoyed their break as well. Make sure you got enough sleep. I know I didn't really get enough sleep last night. For some reason, I kept waking up every few hours. I'm a little tired today, but it's not really all that bad. So, how I got prepared for school was pretty much, and I set up my calendar. So, this term I'm not using a paper calendar or a calendar book, whatever. I'm gonna use my iPad, which connects to my phone. And so how I have it set up is it's all color coded. So I got pharmacology in green, health data collections in purple, clinicals in orange, and med-surg in red or blue, red or pink, whichever color you say that is. Then I got other days, so like my work and home color is blue. So anything that I have to do at home, so like laundry day, as you see, is in blue. Bills, blue, things like that. And so I actually go to school from the 9th to the 20th, and then I'm out from the 23rd all the way up until the 6th. I come back. And so 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and then I'm back in school for the rest of term 3, besides the special holidays that are coming up. And so I actually have to go through this and get it a little bit more organized, because we're actually getting our syllabus and all that today, schedules and all that. I already got my pharmacology, so I already started putting it in. So like as you see, okay, so for pharmacology, I have to read chapters 1, 2, 4, 7, 14, and 15. So I have that set up in there. After clinicals, because I get out of clinicals at 2. So that makes it a little bit easier. Everybody knows I use Notability. So I got my Notability app set up and organized. So as you see, I have all these tabs on the side. Level 2 is health data collections, med-surg 1, and pharmacology. Pharmacology, he already sent us some study tools, so I already downloaded those. We already took notes today. And then our drug card. So I got a drug card set up for the next month. And this way I can write it down in here and then print it, which will save money on paper, because once I make a mistake, I like to start completely new. What else do I have in here? I have all my books. All my books are downloaded. So that's what you want to do, is make sure all your books are downloaded, go through them, see what's inside of them. So that way you're prepared. So from here down is all from term 1, but we're still going to be using the books and everything like that. And so yeah, that is pretty much like how I got prepared for level 2. I got my pencils and all, my Apple Pencil charged up. I got my keypad charged up. I still got my papers. Still got pens. This is for my case study that we're working on. And so, yeah, so I'm gonna get everything put into my calendar. I'm gonna show you guys that as well. I also have my anatomy and physiology notes that I still got to go over with you guys, pretty much how I studied. But it's time to get back into school mode. I got clinicals tomorrow, because there's no more easing into it. As soon as we have clinicals, as soon as school starts, we have clinicals. So I have clinicals tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Which means I gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Which is gonna be hard, but it's not that bad because I was already waking up at 5 for last term. And so 30 minutes earlier shouldn't be that bad. It does take longer to get to my clinical site. So instead of taking, 21 to 24 minutes, it's going to take me 31 minutes to get there. So that means I got to leave at like 5:15-ish and get everything ready at night. But I'm going to show you guys how I studied for anatomy and physiology and was able to pass my HESI with a 99.99%. So don't do what I did and try to study the whole book in a week. It is possible because I did it, but at the same time, it's very tiring and exhausting. But I'm gonna give you guys some tips and trades to be able to help you with anatomy and physiology. So let's get to it. Okay, so here are my notes for anatomy and physiology. This is pretty much the whole book of notes. Let me move my stuff around. But yeah, so this right here is all my notes for anatomy and physiology that I took in the week. So pretty much I got a tip from one of my subscribers that got a tip from a Yale professor that said pretty much in order to understand it, you need to be able to grasp it because you have short-term memory and everything like that. So when you're constantly reading it, it doesn't get stored in your long-term memory. It gets stored in your short-term. So once you're done reading, you actually don't remember everything. So what they told us to do was to read your book, not from beginning to end, but let me pick a topic. Let's pick the skeletal system. Don't start from the beginning to the end. You're going to start in the middle. So how I did it was pretty much I did bone formation. Yeah, so I started off at bone formation. So this is what I did. So pretty much what I noticed with the EMP books is you have the chemistry of it. So how does it work? What does the chemicals do? With things like that. And then it's the structure and then the function of it. And so if you actually read, we're going to start from here, divisions of the skeleton. So this is the structure of it. So you're gonna go through, read the structure of it, go all the way to the end of the chapter, and then go back to the beginning and read to where you left off, which is the divisions of the skeleton. And I actually found out that it stuck a whole lot more versus me trying to read it from beginning to end, because from beginning to end, for some reason, it confused me. And so, yeah, try to do that. Try to read it from the middle to the end, and then from the beginning to the middle. And you don't have to read it from the middle to the end again. It's literally middle to end, beginning to middle, and you should be able to catch the concept of it. I took notes, front and back, on pretty much anything and everything. I drew diagrams. So this is the ear. So the auricle, auditory tube, the middle ear, oval window, all the way to the inner ear, the cochlea, the semicircular canal, all that. And so this is the eye. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did. It wasn't really anything special. It wasn't like, oh, and I also watched Crash Course for the anatomy and physiology. I watched that. I looked at my Evolve. So these are the notes for the nerves, the cranial nerves. Draw pictures, color-coded, mnemonics, as you see. Some say marry money, but my brother says big brains matter more. And that's actually how you will remember which ones, because the S's are the effector nerves, the M's are the effector nerves, and then the blue is the effector and effector. So pretty much it is able to send them both ways. The effector is only able to send it one way, so pretty much somebody touches your skin, it sends it to the brain. The effector cell is pretty much your brain sending it to the nerve, telling you, oh, move your arm. That's hot. But yeah, so you'll see the urinary system. But yeah, so I went over every single system. We got the blood, we got nutrients, the endocrine system, the lymphatic system, medication administration. That was actually for my pharmacology class, and surgical sepsis. So pretty much notes on key terms. So yeah, that's pretty much how I study for A&P. When you're taking the notes, focus on key terms, focus on the functions. Don't really focus on writing every single thing down, because you actually don't need every single thing, because it's a lot of fluff. Like, that's really all it is write down the keynotes, write down the structure, the function, chemistry, in that order. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I hope that was good enough for you guys. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But if you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time I post a video, you'll be notified and you'll be able to see it first. Follow me on Instagram at nurse.mojo. Follow me on Twitter at _nursemojo. If you have any questions or anything like that, or want to be caught up on my life more in real time, make sure you follow me on those pages, because I actually post more on those pages than I do on YouTube. But yeah, I'm going to catch y'all later, y'all. Peace.